Hello everyone, welcome to my lesson 10 discussion. For my first topic, active listening is described as the best solution for poor listening skills. In what, if any, situation can you imagine being an adept active listener? Defend your answer. So first off, active listening is just being completely focused on something or someone and giving them your undivided attention. Active listening is being consciously aware that you are trying to listen to someone in an effort to truly understand and actually retain whatever information is being said. As for me being the active listener, I think there's a lot to unpack in that situation, but only because if asked, I do consider myself to be a good listener. Regardless of the type of information, I do make an effort to try to understand a situation that I can see myself being in a deep active listener is if I were in a deep conversation with someone else and they were doing all the talking. And in this conversation, they're treating me as if I'm their therapist. So, they're unloading all of their issues and problems onto me. So in this situation, I would want to make sure that they know they're being heard by keeping eye contact if they're comfortable with it. And I'd use my deep listening skills so that the person feels comfortable to keep unloading onto me and maybe even share similar stories so that they feel even more understood. As for my second topic, to what extent have technological advances, smartphones, laptops, tablet devices, made it easier to communicate effectively in organizations? To what extent have these advances made miscommunications more likely? Explain your answers. So I'm sure we're all aware, but the advances and the changes and advances in technological communication have been amazing. The advances of the technological communication has one major con, and that's really just the miscommunication. It's really that miscommunication is more likely to happen between two parties. The extent to which these miscommunications can happen is great due to a few different reasons. The first and most important to me is due to things like different cultures and our own backgrounds. The way we perceive things may be different from one another. So the difference in the way that we see things and our differing realities is probably the biggest cause of miscommunications. As for the next part of the question, technological advances have made it significantly easier to effectively communicate. With all of these technological advances, everything has become quick, easy, and instant. With a simple touch of a button, you can send a message in a second and receive one back just as fast. And that's pretty much the best benefit of these advances, because instead of writing letters that can take weeks to deliver and maybe even longer to get a response back because of how long it took to deliver, you can communicate across the world with with very few issues. And then there's also social media, and of course I'm pretty sure we're all aware of what social media is and how to work it, even if we aren't active on the apps. And the great thing about social media is that you can connect with other cultures and experience these cultures without actually being there and living within the community. And that's all. Thank you.